Bop, 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 bop. All right, let's get started. Who wants to be a murderer? Riles Barkley. Let's get into it. Who wants to be a murderer? Sensitive content, stipulated violence, and something else. And aberrant something. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the Twisted Spectacle. It is our game show. Today, my dear viewers, we have a most intriguing cast of characters lined up for your entertainment. But enough from me. Let's dive right in and meet our first participant, shall we? And now, from the bustling metropolis of Chicago, where truth is a commodity bought and sold, we welcome Sarah Thompson, a journalist diligently seeking the ultimate scoop. Good evening, viewers. Let's have some fun and games, shall we? From the concrete jungle of New York City, where dreams come to die, we have the enigmatic Richard Greystone, a man whose legal prowess is matched only by his moral flexibility. Greetings, esteemed guests. It's a pleasure to grace your screens in my presence. Let the games begin. Next up, straight from the United States of America with the skill and determination of a true gamer, our wildcard participant, Riles Barkley. Greetings, folks. Greetings, folks. Time to bring the heat and win this thing. And of course, our final contestant needs no introduction. From the foggy streets of London, where whispers of the occult echo through the night, we have some inscrutable Edgar Darkwood, a man whose secrets are numerous as the stars themselves. Greetings, mortals. Let's embrace the unknown together. Kind of a weird thing to say, but okay. There you have it, dear viewers. Our motley crew of contestants, each with their own dark desires and ambitions, ready to do battle in this arena. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a journey into the heart of madness. Let the games begin. All right, let's do it. Welcome to the first phase of the show. I broke my mic. Okay, I fixed it. This is where we separate the wheat from the chaff, the knowledge seekers from the mere mortals. In this round, your gray matter will be put to the test, and every correct answer will swell your coffers by a handsome $10,000. Now, without further ado, let's delve into the depths of the unknown, shall we? Here we go, Riles Barkley. Question time. Which psychological conditions causes individuals to believe that they are already dead? This one. And the answer is wrong. Great. Cotard syndrome. Cotards. I have no idea. I didn't have to learn that. Were they living believe... What? Where the living believed that they were just a heartbeat away from joining the ranks of the dearly departed. Time to shine, Richard. Questions here. What is the average blood volume in an adult human body? I would have gotten that. 10 to 11 liters, 8 to 9 liters, 6 to 7 liters, 4 to 5 liters. I think it's 6 to 7. What? I mean, it depends on your size. An average adult human body contains about 4 to 5 liters of crimson fluid, just enough to sustain life. Or to paint a rather macabre picture. Next up, Sarah's question. In medieval Europe, what was the name given to the outbreak of the bubonic plague that wiped out a significant portion of the population? Bro, Black Plague, easy. Black Death, yeah, Black Death. Scarlet Fever, Red Plague. I guess it's Black Death. And the answer is correct. Yeah, we're cooked. Devastating bubonic plague outbreak in medieval Europe was famously known as the Black Death, leaving a trail of death and despair across the continent. Time to shine, Edgar. Questions here. Which ancient civilization believed in human sacrifice to appease their gods? The Aztec? The Egyptians? Romans? And the Greeks? My guess is the Aztecs. And the answer is correct. The Aztecs. Masters of both pyramids and constructions and human resources made the most of their lofty aspirations. Oh, what heights they've reached. That concludes our first round of mind-bending questions, folks. And with that, we'll be taking a short break for our sponsors, but don't wander off, my lovelies. When we return, it's time for the bloody exciting game coming up next. And remember, there's no cutting corners here. Except when it comes to the minigame. With a knife, of course. Great. Dude, what does it keep flickering for? We're off the air for now, but fear not. If you need anything at all, you know where to find me. Just don't keep me waiting too long. Well, I can walk around. I don't know if I can do this. What if I mess up? What if I get hurt? We can find a way out. Listen, Sarah, if you're not up for this, we can find a way out. Game isn't worth risking hurting you. Riles, Barkley, I think I need to get out of here. Yep. It's probably best if you leave. Yes, you're right. It's better to withdraw. Thank you. I appreciate your understanding. Easy. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'll be real. With this knife game coming up, who knows what'll happen. Tough break about Sarah, huh? But hey, the game isn't for the faint of heart. I didn't kill her. Someone with a gun killed her. Duh. You spared her from suffering. It's survival of the fittest, after all. Are you sorry about Sarah, huh? You did what we had to do. Listen, in this game, there's no turning back or running away. It's best to keep that in mind. Let's dive back in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live once again. But unfortunately, we have encountered a slight setback. Sarah will be unable to continue with the games due to an unforeseen circumstance. With one contestant already eliminated, we'll have to skip our first mini-game, albeit reluctantly. Before we dive back in, here's a quick shopping tip. Snowy's Wish, an intense boss battle to the last snowball against Santa Claus himself. Yours to enjoy, absolutely free. But fear not, is that a game? But fear not, dear viewers, for the show must go on. We're diving straight into our second round of questions, where the contestants' moral fiber will be put under the microscope for all to see. Every answer in this round will earn you $10,000. So feel free to speak your mind without any inhibitions. Let's see who will rise to the occasion and who will falter under the weight of their own conscience. Unforeseen, they shot her? No, they didn't see it coming. Ready for some thought-provoking questions, folks? Riles Barkley, here's your moment. You witness a group of teenagers vandalizing a historical monument. What's your reaction? Provide evidence to the authorities, intervene and try and stop the vandalism, join the fun and leave your mark, ignore it. Well, we're not going to give it to the police because... Let's say intervene and try and stop the vandalism. Oh, interesting. History in the making. Our history being erased? Next up, Richard question. You can bring someone back from the dead, but another one must die. What's your choice? The answers are... Revive a loved one, sacrifice a stranger for selfish desires. Reject, respect life's sanctity. And D, accept and leave fate to decide. My answer is reject, respect life's sanctity. Oh, interesting. Life and death, macabre dance. A macabre dance. Who will you resurrect and who will meet their demise? Ah, Edgar. Here's the question. You witness someone poisoning a stray animal. How do you respond? The answers are... Confront and report the perpetrator. Rush to aid the animal. Offer to refine their technique for a fee. D. Ignore it. Nature takes its course. My answer is confront and report the perpetrator. Interesting. To be compassionate or to profit from the misfortune. That's the dilemma. All right, folks. That wraps up the second round of questioning. And my, have we peeled back some layers. Now we've got a glimpse of the real deal, the raw essence of each contestant. They've sized each other up, and believe me, they're sharpening their claws for what's to come. The voting phase is next. Stay tuned. After the short break, we'll reveal two of the finalists of this twisted little game. And for you out there watching at home, don't forget to call our toll-free number to join us in the studio audience for the next episode. There's always a need for fresh faces. Voting, eh? Well. Things are about to get interesting. The shadows deepen. Well, folks, it seems we're off the air now. If you need to know when we're back, know where to find me. Just don't keep me waiting too long. Alright, so we'll talk to him. Watch your back, mate. Trust is a rare commodity in these parts. So it's come down to this, huh? Tell me, should I trust you over the other contestant? Yes. Edgar, the champ. He's a trouble for me and you. It'd be too risky to face off with him in the finale, wouldn't it? How about we vote him out and clear the path for us? Okay, let's do it. I accidentally hit that. I'm ready to continue. Excellent. Let's dive back in. Before we kick things off, gotta say, I liked your answers you gave in the last round. You're holding your own pretty well. I'm doing my best. Better buckle up then. The best is yet to come, and it's gonna be a wild ride. Okay, let's continue. Welcome back, folks. We're live again. Before we dive back in, here's quick shopping advice. Looper, the last mission. A small arcade shooter, you're trapped in a time loop and battling against your past selves. And it's available in the incredible price of $0. It's time to introduce our next phase. That's smart. If whoever made this game, made those other games, that's smart. I'll give them that. Time to introduce our next phase, the voting round. Here's how it works. Each player will cast their vote, and who they should believe should be eliminated. The contestant with the most votes will be out of the game. Now, to avoid any unpleasant deadlock situations where everyone gets a vote, in that case, all participants would be eliminated, and there'd be no winner. So think carefully, including who you believe others might vote for. All right. Who are you voting for? I'm voting for Edgar. No hesitation. Edgar. And finally, champ, Edgar. Richard. We have a winner, or should I say eliminated contestant. Edgar, you're out of the game. I heard chainsaw. All right, folks. I feel less bad about him. Sarah was not up to me, you know what I mean? Things happen. We're getting closer to the grand finale of this show, and that means questions are getting a bit more serious. Each correct answer in this final round will earn you a whopping $25,000. But enough chit-chat, let's dive into the last round of questions. Get ready, Riles Barkley. It's time. How long does it typically take for a lethal dose of cyanide to cause death in humans? 5 to 10 minutes. And the answer is correct. 5 to 10 minutes. Cyanide's deadly kiss, stealing breath with bitter almonds and sweet mortality. Richard, here's a question. What is the term for the act of killing someone by slashing their throat horizontally from ear to ear? Exsanguination, throat slitting. Exsanguination is when you bleed out. Strangulation and decapitation. This is exsanguination. I mean, the bleeding out would kill you, not the knife at that point. Yeah, see. Painting a crimson masterpiece with a dancing blade. All right, folks. It's time, our last commercial break before the grand finale. Oh, yeah, we're in the lead now. We're in the lead now. We're here. Okay. Hope you're all ready with a shotgun. Huh? Here we are. No more games or tricks from now on. It's just you and me left, but I'm sorry. I'll be the one walking away victorious. I don't know about that, bud. Well, Riles Barkley, it's that time we've been waiting for. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on air. We're about to find out who will be the winner of this exciting night. Before we dive back in, here's the last shopping tip. Astronom is an asynchronous multiplayer game where you can explore the universe, discover, and name over 10,000 constellations. Guess what? It's absolutely free. I mean, who's the fool paying us to promote these, right? Ladies and gentlemen, an esteemed finalist. Perhaps by now you've grasped the essence of the purpose of the spectacle. In the initial phase of questioning, we tested our contestants' knowledge and their courage in the knife minigame. In the second phase of questioning, and in the voting, we probed the mortality of the players and the coldness required to choose to eliminate another individual. In the final phase of questioning, we assessed whether you know the method, and if you've made it here, you have all the cards on the table to be true murderers. There's just one final step to truly define yourselves as such. Action. So in the last phase, you'll be armed with a shotgun in 30 seconds of time. Whoever manages to take out the most people from the audience will be the new champion of this dazzling episode of our game show. Let the festivities begin. What? This took a turn. Didn't expect this. I have to win, though. I came on this show for a reason, you know what I mean? I was hoping I could just shoot the host. Luckily, these aren't actual people, you know what I mean? They're just cardboard. No scope. Dude, this guy's a fucking loser. All right, folks, it's time to announce the winner of tonight's thrilling episode. But before we do, let's give a round of applause to our brave contestants for their valiant efforts. Now, without further ado, our champion, or should I say, our murderer, is none other than... No, please, don't do this. I'll do anything. I beg. Riles Barkley. But remember, this victory isn't just about the prize. It's about the journey, the thrill of the hunt, the adrenaline rush of the kill. Let's not forget the sweet, intoxicating scent of blood in the air. Okay. Without further ado, let's crown our murderer and bid farewell to another exhilarating episode of... Ending 3 of 4. Damn, these people are doing pretty good. I like how it has a fucking... Where am I? What a game. I wonder what happens if you just don't kill anyone. Alright, we're gonna speedrun this. Was buried in a mass grave. Oh, we're playing... Five-finger fillet? Fuck. 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 Oh, God. Yeah, you guys can't even get on my level. Come on. Bye, Richard. Richard, you're dead. Bye, loser. Rest in piss. You won't be missed. Because I'm not a murderer. I'm not a murderer. I'm not killing anybody. Don't worry about what happened to Sarah or Richard. I wish I could turn all the way around. Alright, folks, it's time to announce the winners. But before we do, let's give a round of applause to our brave contestants for their valiant efforts. Now, without further ado, Edgar. Ending. Dead. So you just die. That was a funny game. That was a funny game.